What's up, guys? This is Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to give you guys a very quick update about Tesla in the markets. Just know that I am not a financial planner. So, looking at Tesla's setup right now, we got this nice inverse head and shoulders like pattern. And right now, we're looking a bit more bullish. If we can hold above 426, Tesla will likely continue to push for the 430s, at least over the next couple of days. But just in case Tesla fails, you want to see it essentially lose 420. If the support down here at 420 fails us, we could be returning back down to fill the gap over here. So that those are going to be the key levels to watch for. If we lose 420 right here, there's this gap to fill right down here. But as of right now, what's happening is that Tesla was in a range going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we're starting to push higher. So there is potential for us to try to hold above 426 and eventually go for 430. And right now, the market looks a little bit more in favor of bulls, at least for the time being. We will see if this move lasts or not. But for now, we do still look a bit more bullish on Tesla. On SPY, we're favoring upside a little bit more, but we're going to see if we could truly continue to pump or not. If SPY could basically get back above like 666, we're going to really be pushing back up for all-time highs. But if we lose 659, we could be dipping back down to fill this gap once again. But as of right now, we are favoring upside a bit more, although we're technically still in a range between the 663s and 660 area. We are a little bit more in favor of bulls because of what we're seeing in order flow and also because of this trend, because we're trying to hold above 663. We're looking a bit more bullish on SPY. Just a little bit more. Same thing with the QQQ. If the triple Q ends up losing essentially support at 598, we could be dipping to fill this gap. But as of right now, we're holding up well and we could be going a bit higher. We're going to see if we could hold above 601. If so, we're looking for 603.97 next. There is some upside potential on the QQQ, so we'll see if this continues. As of right now, we're holding up quite well. On the IWM, we're holding up well. We need to break 243.69 to really continue this pump. If we lose 241.8, we're looking for a dip back down to fill this gap. As of right now, we're range bound, and we're going to see if this pushes higher or not. On ES, we have a nice accumulation. As long as we don't lose 66.60 to dip back down to fill this gap, we're actually favoring the 6,700 area or above for more upside. That's the most likely possibility. For NQ, if we lose 24,700, we could be dumping back down to fill this gap. As long as we're above 24,878, we're looking for a pushback up to 25,000. So we're still favoring upside. Bitcoin is making lower highs here. If we end up basically losing support at 113,970, we may continue to fall. We could continue to downtrend. We need to get back above 115,500 to continue to push. But as of right now, we're making lower highs, and we could continue to fall back down to 113,000. For Tesla, like I said before, we still look bullish. We're favoring 430 or above. We're still doing a good job at getting bought back up. There's not really any major catalyst, at least right now, that's coming out for the markets. We're still kind of reacting to President Trump telling us to calm down, and the market's also reacting to the oversold positions that we saw heading into like last week. So we're seeing a very nice defensive bounce so far. If Nvda loses 186, we have a gap to fill. And as long as we're above that, we could try to push for like 190 again. There is some upside potential. Although we have to break the 50 EMA to get there, we're still kind of trading sideways. If Aapl loses 246, it could dip lower. If we break past 250, we're more bullish. Might test 250 and we'll see if it breaks or not. AMD needs to lose essentially 216 to dump. But if we break past 220, we're looking more bullish. So I do favor upside temporarily. Coinbase could be retesting 357, and we'll see if we reject or not. But as of right now, there's some upside potential. On Amazon, you need to lose 217 to dip to fill this gap. If not, we're going to be favoring 222 or above. Meta is consolidating. We could be looking for essentially 715, then eventually 720 as our resistances. And we could be going a bit higher if that breaks. If Google ends up breaking past 243.7, we're going to be pushing higher. If we lose 240, we're turning back down. But as of right now, we're range bound and we could be going a bit higher for like 244. Microsoft ends up losing essentially 511. If it does, it's bearish. But if we can hold this, we're looking for an attempt for 515. So we'll have to see how it goes. And finally, the VIX is rejecting here. So we're watching support at 19.12. If it continues to fall, that's going to be like another bullish confluence for the markets. So as of right now, we're favoring upside a bit more. Tesla's trying to push, and as long as you don't hold above 425 to 426, I would not rule out the possibility of the 430s on Tesla for a temporary bounce. With that being said, I thank you all so much for listening. This is your quick update for now, and peace out.